Hi, everybody. My name is Aisha Spearman, and I'm a resume writer and career coach based in San Francisco, California. Thanks so much for watching this video today. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, leave comments to let me know if these videos are useful to you. You might find some other videos on this channel that can be helpful in landing you your next job. If you want to find out more about what services I have to offer, go to workinggirlsresumeservice.com. So today we're going to be talking about 10 things to know regarding informational interviews. Some people are aware of this and other people have never tried it before. Could be something interesting. So even if there are currently no positions available, there could be at some point in time down the line. So a lot of times when we're doing a job search, we're getting on the computer, spending several hours going on different job sites, sending out our resume, fine-tuning our resume before we send it out, and expecting to get a response. So this is a little bit different. This is another avenue that I encourage my clients to go on. So I'm excited to talk more about it. So think about your upcoming informational interview as if there's a job that's waiting for you in the wings. So it may not necessarily be posted or available yet on a particular company's job portal or LinkedIn, for instance. A lot of times you might have heard about people in the entertainment industry. A lot of times they get jobs because of who they know. So it's a little bit more in that realm. So informational interviewing is a largely overlooked process because it is misunderstood. In an informational interview, you're seeking leads and information regarding an industry, a particular career path, or an employer by talking to people you know or who have been referred to you. But before you run out and begin the actual process, you have to do a little bit of homework. So you want to think about which positions are interesting to you, different companies or particular industries that you want to learn more about. And that will depend what you want to do on your potential career path. So if you want to work in finance, you might want to work as an accountant for a tech company. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, if you're in the entertainment industry, you might want to look at where different cities like Los Angeles, where there's a lot of positions available. So you just have to think about what pertains to your particular interests. You should have a sense of what is important to you and ultimately what you're looking for before you set up the interview. So you want to choose those individuals who can potentially help you connect to other people within a company or an industry. Since this is a part of networking, you'll want to include everyone that you know. So setting up a 15 to 30-minute interview with your contact regarding your particular specialty. Most people are going to be excited to chat with you about what they're doing because they're passionate about it, but some people might not have the time. So you just want to take all of the different scenarios into consideration. This is your meeting and you can set the parameters. So they might ask you beforehand, how much time do you need? Will it be via phone, in person, or through Zoom? You just want to be open and upfront about what the different parameters are. You don't assume that this person will give you the information that you need unless you ask the right questions. So definitely take some time beforehand to think through what some of those questions might look like and select the ones that will give you the best return on investment for you personally. Use your time wisely, and in turn, do not waste their time. If you're going to be meeting in person or doing this interview on Zoom, make sure you dress and act in the role of the position that you're seeking. Be prepared to answer questions about what you're looking for. A lot of times during this particular process, the contact or person that you're interviewing, they might have something already that could be a good fit for you. So they might pick your brain and ask more about your skill set, what your experience is like, what projects you've worked on. So that's definitely something that you want to keep in mind. You also want to have a short personal statement prepared that you can present if you're asked about how your job search is going. Maybe you're not actively looking for work, maybe you're just seeing what's out there. So you definitely want to take some time, have a pen and paper ready or a notepad, whatever floats your boat. That way, you'll be a bit more prepared if that situation does occur. So you also want to bring your latest resume. Don't offer it unless it's requested. It could also be based on your relationship with the person. If you've met this person before, maybe they've already asked you for it. So just make sure you have an up-to-date current resume. If you don't currently have one, feel free to get in contact with me. My name is Aisha Spearman. My email and contact information is in the description of this video, and I'd love to help you out. Remember that the purpose of this interview is to obtain information and not necessarily land a job right at that moment. So again, keeping an open mind, letting things come to you. If there's an opportunity through some of these informational interviews, great. Just keep in mind there may not be. You can also ask for other contacts in your field of interest. If no names are suggested, be grateful for any information or suggestions that are obtained from the interview. Be grateful and thank the person at the conclusion of the interview, and send a thank you letter stating your gratitude for the time given. You could send a physical note. I know as a writer, there's something special about that, but in today's world, I think email should be fine as well. You want to stay in touch with your contacts by connecting on LinkedIn. You could also do email as well. I think LinkedIn's a little bit easier, but more informal. And you want to make sure to inform the person how helpful their suggestions have been, just keeping a general rapport, keeping it open. And in this process, you'll have to take risks and stretch beyond your comfort zone. So a lot of people have some anxiety or uncertainty about people that they don't know, but just know that it's going to help you in the long run, adding another tool to the toolbox, so to speak. The informational interview is a source of power that you can use to your advantage, and I think everybody should do them. It's definitely highly recommended. So just wrapping up, a couple more things. With preparation, listening, and following through, you'll be able to find and utilize the power of people helping each other. And each step will take you closer to that highly desired job offer. Again, another tool in the toolbox. Know as much as possible about the company before the interview so you can ask informed and thought-provoking questions. So if you need to, you can go on LinkedIn, see where your contact is currently working, or ask them through email for that information, and do a little bit of digging beforehand so that you're well informed. And a little flattery goes a long way. You can say something like, John gave me your name and told me that you're considered to be an expert in your field. How did you get started in that particular role? I think that's a good way to start things out. Well, that's all I had for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video. If you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to let me know. And if you want to find out more, go to workinggirlsresumeservice.com. Looking forward to helping you in your career journey, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.